Anyway, so for today, we're going to be drawing a bunch of assets, particularly 4 trophy assets for Archie VTuber, who is a hummingbird VTuber. And they requested like an Emmy Award-esque trophy. And what do you call this? I asked them if it could be hummingbird themed, because their initial instructions, the bird type is kind of vague, and even this one is like, says eagle, but that didn't really make much sense to me since the VTuber is a hummingbird. And I mentioned it to them, and I think we're in the clear to actually do that. We'll see. Maybe, we'll see once I update the client. So I have this 3D asset of a trophy. We're just gonna do a draft for today, depends. But we'll see. Actually, it's not like super at 0%, I at least set up the file. So I opened a normal canvas at 300 ppi, DPI, at the normal A4 paper size, because I can just, I'm gonna make this trophy like large. Because apparently they're gonna be using it as a stream asset to give away to other people, because it's like an award. So aside from drawing this in a static matter, we're gonna be including my watermark and like a written signature somewhere, so, you know, the people they're gonna give the awards to will know who drew it, regardless. Right, so we're just gonna be working on drafts, like I mentioned, and I've got a few pictures of hummingbirds over here as reference. I've already laid down the instructions, the reference pictures, and we're gonna be taking colors next. Hold on. And I like to organize my folders, my references, and my instructions. There's an instruction folder right there. And also my color layer. And this will be the draft. I usually move my folders and layers around. And I also place this simple 3D image of a trophy. And we're gonna be, since it's a trophy, we're gonna be utilizing the symmetry tool. I'm kind of proud of this one skill that I have. And it's finding where the center is nearly in one go. It's like eyeballing it. Okay, this might be in the center. You see this? That's pretty centered enough, right? We'll move it like one notch. There you go. I nearly placed it in the center in the first try. Ain't that amazing? So we're just gonna draw. You have this little reference picture here. Well, provided by Archie. We also have this little doodle that they also provided. So it seems to me, since this is what they provided, I'll be following the shape of this, which is rectangular. But maybe I'll add like a circular base, like in the reference picture. But I'll make it a bit longer than what's on the 3D model. Because a 3D model is just a reference. I'll make it straight later, it's fine. Come on! My little war machine is slowly but surely giving up on me. But hopefully next year, I'll be able to upgrade. Can't even make a curve without it lagging. I can't even change my brushes without it lagging. Come on now. It's not even the first hour, you can do it! Oh man, I got to review. I had the time to review my art stream last week. Embarrassing. Because I'm like practically singing to nothing. Nearly like all the time. I burst into song randomly. But that's the fun part of streaming, of live streaming, isn't it? It's like a bit of a different experience when it's live versus when it's not, right? Oh, I do want to give this base right here, the tiered base. Come on, I just wanted to draw a line, stop it. I really don't know what's happening nowadays with my computer. Maybe because I rediscovered video editing that my computer is like, I can't do this, chief! Resize my brush, thank you. No, I didn't mean to do that. Silly liquify tool. The liquify tool is my friend, and now it will be yours if you're following along. Just a slight nudge, because sometimes the liquify tool is kind of sticky for me for some reason. So anyway, we pretty much got the base, and the design here is supposed to be like a globe, but let's see what we can pull out from the design of the VTuber and from the hummingbird itself. So we can give a bit of a pattern, just to keep it interesting, you know? Maybe just some lines to emulate the lines on the feathers. Like over here, you know? Oh, although I could add my logo here. I'll add my logo here, like at the center, later on. And this is where the text will be. But the text, I think, will be up to the client. I can ask them later, it's fine. I guess that's pretty much it for the base. We're making good time, I think, and we're only gonna be making 4 of these. And I'll just, you may think, oh, it's so small, I can just stretch it later. What we're basically doing is we're making, like, tiles? How about you build the PC on stream? How about you build the PC on stream? I don't want to. I could, but it's a whole lot of setup because you gotta think about the webcam and like the time, and you have to build everything under 2 hours, and you have to make sure that things stay hidden. The things that need to be hidden stays hidden, you know? You have to be considerate about all that stuff. But that is an interesting idea, though. Not sure if I want to cater to PC bros. They might be mean, I'm scared. Even though it's a draft, I still like to name my layers. Okay, whoa, sticky. And then we'll put a little blue line here so we know where it kind of stops. There you go. That should be like a good little hitbox kind of situation, right? Now we can hide the trophy. So our resources are a little lighter, but just a little bit. Every time I do art, it's always sweaty. Okay, so this is what I like to do. I've encountered... Okay, first, I'll tell you what I like to do and then I'll say my reasoning. But what I like to do is I like to trace the outer outline. Well, some of the inner parts as well. Of the thing that I want to copy. And the reason why I do this is because, first of all, it's much easier. Maybe we'll just copy one side. And the reason why I like to do this is, yes, it saves time, but also we can still keep the accuracy of the shape. Like, for example, if a client is asking for animated alerts, I've already encountered someone who's like, hey, the shape is wrong, or the shape is not, what do you call this? Or it's different from my character design, so to make sure that I can bypass those errors as soon as I can, I like to shape out or trace out the silhouette of the thing that I'm trying to copy. And then I'll transfer it to my alerts model, and then I'll redraw it in my own style. Okay, so what we have is, like, as you can see, I'm not totally shaping or tracing all of the shapes anyway. And I'm not gonna be super detailed with the parts that I draw in, because we're gonna be reshaping this entire thing anyway. So it's in gold. But maybe I can add I don't know what to add, but I do want to have this like scale, like feather, shiny feathers effect, like metallic kind of look later. But we'll see. It depends on what my power is. Depends on my skills, you know what I mean? And I'm still gonna be using the symmetry tool, especially since we were working on this first trophy. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be a perfect fit. We're just gonna Control B the base, lock it in, and then open the symmetry tool. Oh wait, shouldn't have done that. We're gonna create a new layer and then we're gonna reshape it. We're gonna redraw it in a more kind of blocky style. Because when it comes to drawing anything, clothes, items especially, I try to think about what it would look like if someone were to actually create them in real life. Like for example, clothes. If you ask me to make a GIF tuber model, I like to actually dissect the parts of the clothes. I don't know, it just makes sense to me. It's a bit time consuming, but there's something freeing about it once you see your finished work out in the wild, right? It makes me think, oh yeah, I studied that character design. I studied this item to the best of my abilities. And if someone were to, in the future, or maybe not at all, who knows? If someone were to cosplay the characters that I drew, or if someone were to actually make, like for example, this trophy, they'd have a bit of an easier time to understand what's going on, you know? Okay. Because even the person who illustrated it took the time to study the parts of the thing. You know? I'm rambling, but that's okay. The most I can do to keep things interesting is to yap. Okay, so the head is not super symmetrical, supposedly. Okay, there you go. Hopefully it's kinda evenly spaced, but I'm not trying to make the draft perfect, because it's just a draft. But I'm at least trying to, I'll at least try to make it presentable, so the client will understand what's going on and what I'm trying to achieve. So yeah, there's that. Oh, stop it. Stop. Simple leg. I also just realized that while I was trying to edit a quick clip from the other day's stream, the Princess Peach stream, I didn't realize that I was actually streaming in 60 FPS. Crazy. No wonder my computer was lagging. So hopefully, on the next stream, it'll be better. I do want to make the tail feathers a little shorter. It's not realistic, but it's okay. We don't strive for realistic when it comes to art. My style, anyway. We're trying to... The thing that we're trying... Oh, please. We just needed to capture the essence of the hummingbird. And I'm gonna make it straight. As straight as I can in the draft, anyway. And then maybe I'll make the wings a tad bigger. A tad bigger. And then I'll decrease, like, the gaps in between. So it's not super curvy, but, you know. I'm not gonna be super meticulous about it. Also because this hardware limitations, you know what I mean? That's okay. There you go. We could add the triangle shape that the VTuber has, and this is gonna be red later. Maybe later on it's gonna be gold with like one triangle of red. Like when I polish it, I mean, you know? Let's see. Maybe we can also add this feather tuft onto all of the trophies. It'll just be a simple shape for this one. I'm not gonna try to get all the notches, especially since, you know, for a trophy, like for example, again, if someone were to make this in real life, I don't think it'll be easy for them to produce, quote unquote. Maybe longer beak and a bit skinnier. A little skinnier, please. There you go. And then liquefy tool to really push it out, but not too much. I wonder what else I can do, because it's gonna be just in gold. Then again, this one is like yellow crested. What is it? Yellow crested or something? So I can probably also add like a strip of red over here later. A yellow crested warbler! That's a little Brooklyn Nine-Nine for you. I missed that show. Okay, and then this is where we're gonna draw in the eye. Cute eye. So it's kind of big. Maybe we can also... I don't know. Maybe we can like put a... What color is this VTuber's eye? Maybe gold with a red triangle and red face mask. And the eye color will be like green, so it's like there's like a little emerald or peridot kind of gem in there. Okay. That should be good. Please just let me resize my brush in peace. What happened? I didn't mean to resize my brush. There you go. There you go. I'm fighting my demons right now. My demons being the lag. Come on, eraser tool, thank you. And then we'll do a bit of an asymmetry. Like, so like it looks like the bird's chest is kind of outwards, but not too much. There you go. And then, maybe, yeah, I'll just add in the details through shading. Let's see, what else can I add? Maybe, for example, like this cyan lines will be like a bit of, what do you call this? Indentation, kind of like a bit of line work detail in the gold pieces later. Okay. Boy, stab your demons in the wang. I know, if only I could, but I can't. My computer might shut down on me. Okay, so we've done one trophy. Wow. We're making good on time. Now let me quickly check. So this is what I like to do. For example, big bird brain, right? I'm gonna do something disgusting. I'm not gonna show it on stream for sure, but I am gonna Google bird brain. No, hummingbird brain. Ah, just kidding. Let's see. Surely someone has done like a scientific study on hummingbirds, if only my computer can load it properly. I remember a little factoid about hummingbirds. Wait, let me just confirm. I think, yeah, their tongues, it twists all the way into their brain. No, all the way into their eyes. Yeah, a hummingbird's tongue wraps around its eyes. Disgusting, but very interesting. Enter email. No, but I can't access the National Geographic. Come on now. Longer tongues to collect floral nectar. They can't open their beaks, can they? Can they? I don't know. Once the tongue is loaded with nectar, it is attracted to the bill for ingestion. Interesting. So it doesn't open. Oh, I'm reading a science, like a math equation. Oh, that's not what I want. Can they open their beaks? Oh, they can open their beaks, I think. I don't know, whatever. I'm just looking for brains. Brains. Maybe I can give it like a messed up human brain. Let's see. Since this is just a trophy asset and I want to keep things simple, I'm gonna go look up Irasu Toya. Irasu Toya brain. Irasu Toya, the website, is the stock image website that other VTubers use. What do you call this? For their storytime streams or storytime clips. So that's what we have right now. Hummingbird, brain. Some hummers eat small bugs so they can open them at least a little. Interesting. This is a bit of a self-reflection, Kuwa. What do you mean? I'm not a hummingbird, I'm an owl. I can open my beak just fine. You see that? If I were a hummingbird, I wouldn't have such a big mouth now, would I? I wouldn't be such a yapper. Does your tongue wrap around your eyes? No. I have a very short tongue, as do owls do. They can't move their tongue on the side, I think. They can't push it out. Okay, so big bird brain, bird head with large brine. So what we can do... Okay, watch this. So I can just copy the head of the bird from the first trophy, flip it, so it matches the... Although... hold on. Let me do a quick think. I could just match all of them facing left, because the big bird eagle right here is facing left. And also the bird brain is facing left, so let's just do it all facing left. Why not? You know? Wow. Oh, I found a pic of one eating a whole ass bee. Yim wide out, mouth open. Interesting. So, just keeping your beak closed and, what do you call this? Extracting nectar is a choice. How very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna be doing something like this, I guess. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, we're gonna do something like this. Like in terms of how the thing is cut off, how the head is cut off, you know? I just want to make sure that the trophies are of similar height with each other. So we have some semblance of consistency. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. We're googling a lot of hummingbirds tonight. Hummingbird sitting. So I want to see what it looks like with its wings closed. I don't have to copy paste that one because it's just a bird with its wings closed, so nothing too spectacular. It's just like any other bird. There you go. Should I add this? I don't know. I'll feel it out. Hello, Blobby Derp. I could tell this was Chuck Berry because it sounds like every other Chuck Berry song. Yeah. Hello. How are you? I hope you have been doing okay tonight, today, tomorrow, this morning, afternoon, evening. Whichever time zone you're in. I think maybe instead of little feathers going upward, we'll do it like downward. Yeah. Ish? I don't know. I'll feel it out. Because we're trying to emulate this technique, this effect, but without going too into detail. Okay. And then I can just add the triangle of the VTuber over here as well. So like, for example, if you had this trophy manufactured in real life, once you turn the hummingbird head to the side, the triangle will be shown in full, you know? Not sure how the base will go though. But since, again, this is just a drawing, We can be a bit kind to ourselves. But I want to make sure that it's in the middle though. Okay, there you go. That's middle enough. Saturday noon. Feeling lazy. Saturday already? Oh yeah, it's Friday today. I'm losing sense of time sometimes. Because just yesterday I thought it was already Friday. Oopies, you know? Okay, now it's for the brain. Can't it be sideways brain? Let's see if Arasutoya has something. Wait. Because the bird is kind of facing sideways anyway. There's one, but it's not really that pretty on the side, is it? Real interesting. I want to integrate some Irasutoya pictures into my shorts at least. Well, I guess that's the most brain that they have. They have a side view brain, but it's like cut up like what you see in the center, like the center part of the brain, kind of sideways. Heady empty. Exactly. Okay. So what we're gonna do is find that brain. Can't find brain. Brain not found. Okay, big brain. Because I don't know. Hold on. Who do we think? Who do we think of when we? Because I know there's a cartoon character. Mojo Jojo, I guess. No, but then I don't think like a little helmet on the bird would look good. But wasn't there like a cartoon character, who got so smart that their brain swelled or something? I don't remember. I want to see that reference. So I can understand how to connect this. Because right now, how do I do that? It could be like a little problem-solving thing that I can do. I can go here first, and then I'll just go back to it later. And I can just tell the client, oh, I need some time to think. The next one would be birds of a feather. Two feathers shaped like a heart. I can't read. I'm not even playing a game. My dyslexia is always at an all-time high. Okay, hold on. I know I can just easily draw two feathers, make it into a heart, but I want to see heart feathers. Do 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 do. Yeah, okay. Hummingbird feathers I think are like really short. But wait. Hummingbird feathers. Oh, they have like long ones. Oh, they even have a rounded edge. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's beautiful. I really love that they have like a bit of a metallic chrome colored tips. So I'm gonna draw it like this. Wait. I'm gonna draw it like this. I'm gonna color it like this. Hold on. I show you. You see that? Wow. There's like the normal feather and then there's some chrome effect going on at the bottom. Megamind. Yes, but also there's this one other character who, like, you can see like brain lines on their forehead and it's like swelled up. Okay. That's okay if we can't find one. But that's okay. I'll just revisit it later. Oh, this is a much better reference, I think. This one is real life, the one that we just pasted, but this one, it's already a vectorized kind of drawing. There's a lot of reference pictures going on right now. That's why I like to keep my artwork small. Relatively small for now. So again, what we're gonna do, while I'd love to keep this shape, we'll see, I don't know. I just think it's really interesting that the feather flares out like this. Maybe... Stop it. Maybe I can, like, use that shape to my advantage, you know? Stop it. Get help. Yeah, see? And then we'll just shape it a little better. And then we can color the tips red and green, or just green and gold. So it's like a gold base with a chromatic green effect. There you go. I'll just be coloring in these lines later. And then there's a bit of a chrome effect here, for example. Maybe I should decrease the tilt just a little bit. And then I'll shorten the tail end of the feather. So when we copy paste the heart, it'll be a bit cute. Hopefully. Because I think short-tailed hearts are cute. Like it's like this. Like literally the Bihun and Kuwa heart icons that I have for my emotes. Those are cute. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Looks kinda wrong right now, but... Oh, in the picture, it's left over right. Okay. See, even the left over right, I'm looking at it, because I'm meticulous that way. And at the same time, it can be a detriment to my mental capacity and also health. Because I can be a bit of a perfectionist too much to the point that it paralyzes me. That's okay. We'll be better. We have to be better. There you go. Hold on. Same. Hey, can you look up the marvelous spatule tail? Wow, that's beautiful. Oh man, the marvelous spatule tail. But look at this beauty. Ain't that pretty? That's like some Final Fantasy shit right there. Such a drama queen. It's like it has like darts on its tail. That's so cool. Hold on, let me give you a slightly bigger picture. Look at the neck. It also has that chrome thing on the neck. That's beautiful. So is there a spatule tail VTuber? I love it when VTubers are like, They look at one animal and they're like, yes, that'll be my base design, you know? Kind of like me. My base design, I don't know, I've shared this a few times already, but my base design, like my very, very first inspiration for my design is a Philippine Scops owl. But specifically, this picture from the owl pages, this one, like a little bit of a lore drop, you know? It's tiny, but, you know, it's specifically this one. That's me! This small baby. I know, right? Small baby. But look! This is like the reason why I'm blonde. And also that the reason why I have like a brown top on and gray limbs. And in my previous model, I used to have red eyes too, but now it's like pink. I'm more sunset colors now than the colors like that closely matches to this thing. Steal his look. Yes, I stole his look. Oh, and look at that, with only 10 minutes to spare for the first half of the stream. We're gonna be working on a different file. Hopefully it's not gonna be as heavy as this. I mean, it's a VTuber model, but it's definitely gonna be heavy, but we're just gonna be drafting. We'll see. I've crossed fingers, you know. And now, I've also prepared a reference picture of a guy flexing. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same technique that I did earlier, which is to trace over the base shapes and then just polish it later. And now you might be wondering, why is it so angular? I don't know, I just find it more helpful that way. Let me just copy this picture actually. Paste it into the file so I can see the chat. Okay, there you go. I need the arm. What is? Use that picture but draw bird face. Oh, Tokyo Draft, yeah. Deja vu! Oh yeah, someday science will give birds fingers and we'll all be fucked. Yeah. Cats are already there-ish. Yeah, they already have some form of fingers. And when it comes to, like, tracing or studying forms, figures, or anything really, I like to keep my canvas zoomed out. Because if I zoom in, I might focus too much on the minor details. Alright, I don't need this one. So we're gonna, like... Because I like the torso direction of this guy. Let's see, hold on. Let me actually just do this instead. Hey, stop it, stop it, stop. I just want to Control Z, please. Did you say Tokyo Drift because my drafting is fast? Like the car. There you go. He's wearing... We're drawing him as if he's wearing a sort of, what do you call this? A sort of like a football outfit. I have slurped at this flower before. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna put too much detail on the hands. I'm not gonna give the bird nipples, because birds do not have nipples. I mean, they don't have abs either, but, you know. You gotta at least do one bird thing about it. Hey, stop it, please, let me just draw this line. Okay. Maybe later I'll be molding. I'm actually, like, the next artwork that we're gonna be working on, a VTuber model, like one of my VTuber child, is actually an alternate outfit. And I admittedly have been stuck on it because I'm not very good with outfit designs. We'll see. Maybe some of you can help me out later. Okay. I'm kind of thinking, but then it's all just gold. But when this instruction popped out, I immediately thought of the gladiator rooster. Wait, let me just Google that real quick. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should just do something like this. You see? See this? It's really funny. It's usually captioned with, "Are you not entertained?" You know? Yeah, this is the first picture that I thought of when I saw that instruction. But, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. If I can actually draw a hummingbird flexing, why not? If I cannot, and if the client is like, "Oh, you can have fun with it, or you can play around with it," it's okay. I will draw something like this rooster instead. And then I'll just properly shade in the muscles later. For now, that's a good enough, what do you call this? That's a good enough, reference. Little draft. Actually, I'm gonna cheat it a little bit. By that, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. By that I mean I'm gonna switch the arm, because in the instruction the arm is on the left, but since the hummingbird beak is like very long, I'll just do these. And then I'm gonna amalgamate Undertale style. Yeah, change the color of the line art. For the Control B, whatever. We'll just finish this one and then we'll take a 10-minute break. We're only up to 2 minutes left, but... what do you call this? I wanna take a bit of time. So we're gonna extend just a little bit. Bell. And then we're gonna make the features like round. Because that's what hummingbirds have. They have round features. I do like my body types when it comes to males kind of chunky. I'd love to go chunkier, but you know, I don't know. The reference is like not even mid-size ish, so I'm gonna push it. Unless, please just let me do one stroke before I have a stroke. Oh, I love this. Do do. I don't remember the song, but it's what is it? Kalik Hawaiian song. Maybe after the break, maybe you guys can like redeem some songs if you'd like. It can be Christmas themed, it can be also not Christmas themed. As long as it's nothing too explicit. Please, let me just... I'll just draw in the I'll study ribs later. Cause every time I do it, I get to do it, yes, but I forget. Do. Oh, pick a song. Just when we only have a few seconds left before break. But I'll cue that up after the break, don't worry. Give me your song, Jando. Christmas to you. Okay. Totally forgot that this bird shouldn't have like fingers. Okay. Christmas Hell by Christopher Lee. Sure, after break I'll cue it up. But for any of you who are excited to listen, you can go ahead and listen on your own time. Like while we're on a break. Maybe I can do like no, because I wanted to draw like bird fingers, like this, but it might look silly, and it might not be super readable from afar. So let's just do a quick and easy. Oops, quick and easy human fingers. After this song, we'll take a break. I mean, I don't wanna take a break with the song not finished. I also have to recalibrate my, what do you call this? My tablet screen, my display tablet. To you. There you go. Oh, just in time. How nice! Pause, okay. And we've also finished the... wait, let me just... well, not finished, but... I do wanna just... oh, the leg. Why? Anyway. Okay. There you go. Kinda silly, isn't it? But I think it's cool. We got to... wait, let me integrate the triangle somewhere. Here you go. So it's a bit of like a superhero situation. Where there's still a red triangle and the face thing, right? Okay. Right. And then after this, I'll just take a screenshot and then I'll send it to the client. I have like a whole message prepared for them, you know? So yeah. So this is the instruction that we've agreed upon. What do you call this on the commission? And they're asking for a futuristic cyberpunk yukata. Okay. I've gathered a lot of references for like modern stylish yukata and even a VTuber of one of my previous clients. Not the VTuber model, but they requested emotes before. It's Kato Gray. Yay! They will be my reference for today. But I'm not gonna copy all of it, but I do like the shoes. So, and also the fact that they're wearing a turtleneck and long sleeves. but I might not give... Well, it depends on the other references here. Yeah, I might not give long sleeves to my VTuber child, Weiss Kitsu. But I do like the turtleneck idea. Maybe I'm just biased. Let's just write down right there, so you can check him out. He is one of my first VTuber children. Like full live 2D VTube studio children, you know? Main color of deep indigo with a slight sheen, hinting at advanced materials, and an accent color of crisp white. Sheen. Fabric. Okay, so it's like a sateen, huh? Okay, but how am I going to, like, translate that into 2D? It could be a bit shiny. So it could be like a deep indigo with a bit of a shiny, with like highlight accents of this light blue color. I don't know. The reason why I got stuck with this commission is because I'm not very good with outfit designs. That's why you see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I have 8 outfit designs of nearly the same thing. I might maybe give them... Oh, interesting. I might also give them a sort of this kind of look. And yeah, the shoes. See, like this picture right here. Oh, I do like this rope thing that they have going on. Okay, let's see. I mean, again, it's a male yukata. There's like a limit to how you can accessorize a male yukata, which personally I think it's kind of unfortunate. I think men's fashion should involve more accessories, I think. So there's a little more visual interest, but I do want it to be skinny. Like skinny against the skin almost kind of turtleneck. So he's warm. And it's gonna be a shirt as usual. I mean, so it kind of still keeps with the sort of silhouette of the base outfit. Does it hug the neck? Yeah, it does hug the neck. It hugs the neck in such a way so like you're really cozy. Hopefully we get to achieve something tonight, and then I'll do the most shameful thing by asking for an extension. Who am I kidding? I shouldn't be ashamed. I got sick for 2 weeks for a time, and I relearned video editing. I think the belly button is around here. So is it below the belly button? Maybe we can do it somewhere in the, somewhere like just above, okay? And it's not super thick too. Maybe I'll use these folks as most of my reference for the base shape of the, what do you call this? Of the yukata. But what is this like ribbon thing called, I wonder? Like piece by piece. Coat cord, is it? Yeah, coat cord. Interesting. I do like this one. There's like this like gold chain going on. I do like that. I like that very much. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm working on the base shape of the yukata, and then I'll work in the futuristic stuff later. And I think in a way that's me procrastinating. Procrastinating? No, like holding it off. Even though I'm making progress, I'm not really tackling the elephant in the room, which is my weakness for designing futuristic clothes, or clothes in general, really. Okay, so this is like the overcoat. Oh, I do like that he has like lines here. You see that, right? Interesting. So it's kind of a bit thick, maybe a bit thicker. Let's move that down a little bit. They even have a little undergarment right here. See, even this guy is wearing a normal crew neck, you know? So that's interesting. So at least I don't have to worry too much about, oh, it's not accurate that you gave the outfit a turtleneck or whatever. It's fine. I used real references, real people, not just references of other VTubers or anime characters. Okay, maybe not a lot of folds because you see this, and like the inner, what do you call this? The what are the robe? You know, they're not a lot of folds, but the jacket, howdy. However, I do admit that I made a mistake when it comes to creating this model for my first VTuber child, and the mistake is that the file size is too large. Although I haven't had complaints from my child about their computer chugging or whatever. I don't know. But if you're watching, Weiss, and you want a smaller version of the base model, let me know. And if you want me to work on a smaller file moving forward so your computer isn't chugging, let me know. It'll be best for both of us, I think. But if you're okay with the large file size that we have right now, that's okay. I can probably fix the arm, reposition the arm later in such a way that it's like sort of like this. It's kind of like slack like this. I'll fix it later, but yeah. Oops. Clearly I don't know how to draw a hand like quickly. You're gonna have to forgive me. Multiply. It's just a draft. Be nice. But it's mostly me telling myself to be nice. To who? Myself. Okay. And then there's like a bit of a fitted look to the robe. And then since his legs are set up in such an angle, in a certain angle, we're gonna be drawing the yukata at a certain angle as well. And circuit-like lines. I can place that in later, but I wanna think about it right now. I'm thinking... computer parts? Let's check Unsplash, why not? Unsplash. Fun fact, that's where I get all of my background images for my mock-up GIFs. You know, when you see an alert animation that I made, like a little group of animations, you see a little picture around the border, I get it. I get it from Unsplash. It's a free-to-use image hosting website. Kind of like Imgur, but I haven't visited Imgur in a long time, so I don't know if it's like free to use. But Unsplash is. I guess we can take inspiration from the innards of a computer. Da-dee-dee-doo. Yeah. Okay. Broad shoulders. Just how I raised my children. Covered a not very fitted top, unfortunately. And maybe we can... hold on, let me see. Can it kinda... like this robe right here, can it kinda go here? But then if it does... I guess I can. Whatever, it's a drawing. It's my style at the end of the day, and I want a bit of the fabric like fold peeking out a little bit. Even though I'm using references and all that stuff, you still have to remember that artists have freedom, you know? I'm still free to interpret things how I want to interpret them. Okay, I'm gonna be kind to myself by not drawing the sleeves of the robe, okay? I'm gonna go straight to the haori, the jacket, and the jacket starts here, somewhere in the middle of the big like the big panel on the robe, like somewhere here-ish. And here-ish. And then you can still see a lot of the robe. Yeah, the inner robe. I'm gonna copy this guy, something like that. And then it looks like, even with the Kato Gray, the Haori kinda ends at the knees, doesn't it? Like somewhere here. Do 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 do. Oh, B. Okay. Okay, so it kind of covers this part as well, and then I'll just think about how to what do you call this? Piece this apart later. How to dissect this for live 2D. I'll do it later. I'll focus on one thing at a time, and the thing that we're focusing on right now is the design of the outfit. Quickly! I'm just trying to resize the brush and it's not letting me resize. Why? You can do it, little war machine. So there's a panel? Yeah, there's also a big panel for the Haori. But not as... probably just as big as the panel for the inner robe. But I'm gonna cheat it a little bit and make it just a little bit thinner. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Walking in a winter wonderland. Man. My dad used to sing this to me when I was young. It was like my sleepy time song. Which is interesting, having a Christmas song for your sleepy time song. But that was a long, 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 long time ago. Okay. And it looks like it bunches up a lot at the arms. So that's what we're gonna try to illustrate here. What is the cut of the Haori? Oh, okay, so it's like really low, I think. Yeah, there's like a line here. You see that? Okay, I see it. And that's what's important. So... okay, so that's the line of the fabric, but that's not the fold line. So we're gonna color it a different color for now. Okay. Because the shape... well, I could just emulate this shape. But at the same time... it would be cool though if I get to pull off the folds. Oh, but this guy. Look at this Haori. It's like... hold on, let me make it a bit lighter for everyone to see. So it's like... because the actual shape of the Haori is like... yeah. Because the actual shape of the Haori is like a really big sleeve. And I think... because this area is sewed in, you can put things inside. That's why there's a lot of sleevage there. Yes, I called it sleevage, and that's where the hand comes out. So when you put it down, it's folded like this. So I'm gonna trace it so I can kind of study and understand it. I'm gonna draw in the arm later, and I might change the sleeve position a little bit. So this isn't by all means final in terms of how I'm drawing in the folds. Okay, so there, and then here. There you go. And then for the other side, I'm also gonna rework the arm on the other side, I think, later on. Stop it, please. So it's gonna be kind of like this posing. You know, relaxed. Because in the full model, he has a kind of like a bulky jacket and sleeves. That's why it makes sense that his arm is a bit outward, you know? But since he's wearing a bit of a more loose-fitting clothes, we're gonna reposition the arms a little bit. Actually, let me just do a quick trace. Kuwa go tracing. Ooh. I'm using it as a reference. Okay. Okay. Do. Come on, don't lag on me now. Do. See? It's not even like well traced. It's fine. Who am I fighting right now? I'm fighting nobody. I'm defending myself to no one in particular, but that's okay. Cause I know you at home got my back. And then the tails will just be out. Like out. All 3 tails, because they have 3 tails. And then body and face, but 3 tails will be out instead of a toggle. Oh yeah. Okay. So I think we have the base, and I just want to color this inner robe parts that's covered by the Haori teal. Hatsune Miku teal. Okay. And then multiply all of this. I'm just trying to erase the parts that are intersecting with each other, so future Kuwa won't be confused too much. There you go. Okay. Pretty base. Like base, like really basic, you know? Okay. And then there's a bit of a loose fabric at the back. I could keep the pants, kind of like what Kato has, but then the shoes, I could give him some swanky sandals. What is this guy wearing? Oh, the traditional Geta and Tabi. Okay. I'll think about the shoes off stream. That's another... Fine, I'll think about it now. Hold on. Let's look at Cyberpunk. Why not? Cyberpunk. Can you change your shoes in Cyberpunk? Oh yeah. Oh no, it's not. That's a shop. Oh, Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, that's the full name of the game. That's a lot of shoes. I'll do it off stream. I will do it off stream. Those hover shoe thingies in Back to the Future. Oh man, I wish. I want to be silly like that, but I don't want to risk it. I'm shy. It could be, right? It could be. You think it could be. Okay, shoes later. Shoes later. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty did a lot of Japanese cyberpunk Japanese outfits. Oh, okay. Let's do a quick look. Why not? Oh yeah, magic! Magic! Yeah, but then... okay, let me see your feet! I'm okay if you took it out of context. Show me your feet! Not a lot of feetage. Can't see a lot of footage. Yeah. No, they're either covered by the cardboard or text or buildings or other background elements. Oh man. But I'll work on the shoes later. But what I'm thinking is maybe closed-toed. I'll ask the client later if they want like a sandals or like a shoe situation, you know? Even the color I'll have to think about still. But we have a base color, so that's good. It's this thing. It's kind of similar to... It's kind of like a blend between this, the pants color, and the shirt color, I think. I'd like to think anyway. Okay, I think... Oh wait, the OB belt. the this thing. I do want to reference the little hat, like the, because this is like I made this with like that shirt sweat absorbing sport shirt technology in mind, so it's kind of like hexagonal. So this reference is kind of perfect, don't you think? It's like braided. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give him a chain, some ice, I guess others would call it. Okay, so these are just the hand slayer, so I can kind of... But where are they attached to? Oh man, another thing that my brain is like, where am I gonna attach that? I think it's just attached to the howdy. Like there's like little loops on the howdy. And it starts around here-ish. Yeah, around here-ish. Come on now. I need this. Do 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 do. Ooh, of course, a Japanese nut. Oh, that's cool. Something simple. Simple enough. Copy. So we can add a bit more detail. Oops. I like this one in particular. I could have gone for the floral one, but I have to keep in mind that I'm not designing for myself. Okay, okay, this one, please, please. Okay, thank you, Mr. Grinch. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Quick hacks. I'm gonna trace it. Greasy black beard. I don't know the lyrics. Ah. I wanna watch the first Grinch again. It's been many years. Okay, and then we're just erasing the parts so I can see later on where they're intersecting. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, there you go. And then we'll just put this aside for now. And then we'll just copy paste and place it in, you know? Oh. Ooh. Stink. Stink. Stunk. Stinky. There you go, I think. And then there's like a little loop. It ends on a... Then, I could add like a bit of a little knots here. No. How does it end? Braid. Or I can just do a little diagonal motion to simulate rope. And just kind of like hide where the clasp starts. You know what I mean? I love dissecting clothes. But at the same time, that's what paralyzes me from designing clothes. Because I'm like, okay, how does this make sense? How can we make this make sense? What if I want to dress up as this character that I designed, you know? Come on now. Just a simple Control Z. There you go. I just redistributed the lines for the OB. Who is singing right now? Oh, Tony Bennett. Yay! More Tony. Okay. Now we have the base. Maybe I want to also add a little bit of bracelet action like what the model has in the sample. A little bit of bracelet action. And that's where I can add in my logo. Hold on. Please, this one. Any day now. There you go. My thing, my logo. Because that's what I like to do in my live 2D models. See, there's also one right here. But this is like the old version, the one that Weiss has on his model. So we're gonna add a cute little bracelet. Just a little one. And then I think we are done with the base. Again, shoes later. Now to futurify it. Okay. Futuristic cyberpunk yukata with the main color of deep indigo with a slight sheen. So maybe we can... how do we do this? Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Maybe the robe can be plain-ish? Yeah, kind of like Kato. The inner robes are plain, but the main design is on the robe. Like the jacket. Okay. Or, no. Because this guy, he's doing the opposite. It's a plain jacket, but a very patterned robe. But it's just a repeating pattern robe, like for all of them. But whereas this person has their jacket like very detailed, but the inside is like simple enough. But I do like the pattern that's going on here. Okay, hold on. Indigo base of the yukata fabric is dotted with white geometric patterns. Okay, maybe the inner part of the yukata will have, excuse me, the circuit theme. But how do I... Hold on. Motherboard pattern? I don't know. What do you call that anyway? Motherboard print circuit board. I do. Come on now. My brain is not braining right now. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a vector stock image and then I'll use it as a guide. So that'll be the base design for the robe. Something like this, right? Then I'll just... There you go. Oh, I could do it like what fashion designers do and just take patterns from different sources and then color it. So I mean, just like kind of like how do you call that? Just use different kinds of patterns and just cut it out, you know? How the really old and traditional yukata look like? Are these references modern already? Yes, it's yukata looking good. Oh, thank you. I got a little too absorbed to read chat a little bit. I'm sorry, but I think the old yukata pattern is kind of the same. Like in terms of form. Oops. Of course, the colors were much plainer and the fabric is much cheaper, but the form factor is pretty much the same. Where the OB is like below the belly button or like on the hip itself, and then actually I think maybe to the knees. Okay, the jacket is to the knees, and then but then. How dare you? That was me hooting. It's time for EP time. But we're still here. That's okay. But I did kind of cheat it a little, huh? Because I just noticed that... Fine. My designer's brain is like, do it accurately. But I was talking about the length of the yukata. So we'll make it long. Long-ish. Now you might ask, it's okay. Or you might say something like, it's okay, it's not gonna be shown. Because after the model reveal, most of the time it's just gonna be the upper body that's gonna be seen. No! I want to take my time. Screen, maybe. And then color it with this one. Ooh! That's not bad. Not bad at all at all. And then if Weiss wants some like a different pattern, I can just replace it easily since we're just using stock images for now. Of course I'm going to be changing it up and drawing my own pattern, but for now I'm gonna use a stock image for the pattern so we can save time. Time and brain resources, period. Okay. Let's just pretend that, oh, it's actually a tile. Oh, how nice. That's very nice. But then, since I distorted it a little bit, it's not tiling perfectly anymore. Here you go. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me! I'm muted! Okay. Could have kept it in, but can't risk my mic audio levels right now. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh crap. I hope this is also tiling. That's perfect! Almost. If only I didn't distort it. Okay. Okay. So now that we have that, what will the color of the coat be? It could be kind of like this situation, where the robe is darker, but the outer robe is lighter. Hold on, let me see. Okay. It's a physical mask and more of an embroidering on the clothes, but the mask might look good as well hanging on the hip rather than on the head. Okay. On one side, a styled kitsune mask is emblazoned in white. Maybe we can do that on the robe. The indigo base of the yukata fabric is dotted with white geometric patterns. Here you go. Circuit-like lines and have an intricate kitsune theme. We can put the intricate kitsune theme on the jacket instead, because it might clash too much if we try to do something with the circuit pattern and the kitsune pattern at the same time. But I do want, what do you call this? I do want the circuit like pattern to be a bit smaller. So that's what we're gonna do. Come on! There you go. Okay, let's just tile it up a little bit. Let's add an extra tile over here. Okay. I want to cue some Filipino Christmas songs, and you can't stop me. That's okay. Filipino Christmas songs are catchy. Where is it? Add to queue. Oh, I can add Christmas bonus. Christmas bonus by Aegis, I think. Aegis, yes. It's a song about overworked and underpaid employees demanding for their Christmas bonus, like right now. And apparently, I think, Christmas bonus is like an Asia only or a Filipino only concept. I mean, we have, or you guys have like yearly bonuses, but it's not called Christmas bonus or 13th month pay. I don't know, you tell me. Where's my boy? Jose Marichan? Where is he? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, fine. I'll look him up manually. It's not in the... For some reason, it's not in the Christmas playlist. Add the queue. Ben and Ben. Ben and Ben? Ben and Ben. Ben and Ben. Literally a band wherein the two main singers are named Ben and the other one is also named Ben. So that's fun. But there's like, I think, 7 of them in the band. Do 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 do. I do 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 do. Hold on. Wait, I'm still queuing some songs. Oh, this one. Okay, that should be fine. And resume. Okay. So what we're doing now is we're just gonna be doing a bit of a quick character, like a color blocking for the draft. So we can kind of move things along, you know? Since it's an entire outfit design, I want to do some color already. I want to do some color work already. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, oh, maybe a little more. There it is, Christmas bonus. You gotta be named Ben to join Ben and Ben, yes. I aspire to have a vocal range like Aegis. It's like almost... what, rock? And I do want to use silver. Because he's a silver fox. So I want to have silver as his accent color. Like the accessories, the chain. You know? I mean Christmas bonus. Okay. Yeah, also because the charm on his wrist will also be silver. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, this is nothing. Okay. The obi let's see, since it's already dark, I want it to be the same blue as his shirt, as his original outfit shirt. So let's take that color. Oops. I could just take it from the bigger picture, you know? Maybe with white stripe, with the light blue stripes. Aming Christmas bonus. Snooze. Oh really, is it the time? Okay. What was the white parts? Wrinkle of deep indigo with a slight sheen. Where can I put the sheen? Maybe because there's not a lot of folds going on with... hold on. There's not a lot of folds going on with the yukata in general, I think. Especially since he's just standing like these folks. If anything, there's gonna be more shadows than highlights, I think. So, but then I can add a bit on the leg. And maybe a bit on the chest. There you go. It's like a really quick thing. Do. Save! Save! Drink water! I'm redeeming things for myself. Cause at the end of the day, you gotta look out for yourself, you know? Tomorrow. Okay. And then the strap color of the bracelet will also be the same color as the robe. There you go. And then robe color, indigo base is... oh, maybe we can do like a darker color. But then... because kind of like a... kind of like an opposite of this model right here. Wherein the inner is dark and the outer is lighter. But since this is already... the main robe is already dark, it's gonna be much darker. We'll see. Oh! No, wait. Of course. I can use the... I can use this jacket color, which is this thing. But then there's an like an intricate embroidery going on. So I don't know if embroidery on a light fabric would look good. But I'm just gonna color block it for now. Then let's experiment from there, you know? Let us sing Merry Christmas as you do. Up. Okay, it does look good, but I don't know. When I think of cyberpunk, I think dark colors, you know, dark colors with a lot of bright lines on it, kind of neon, you know. So what might end up happening is we are gonna give him a dark jacket, but we'll be using the same blue color for the line art, like for the embroidery art, you know. The embroidery probably to follow, I don't know. We'll see. Let's just put this here on the side so we have a reference, a quick reference. And what I like to do is check how it looks like in grayscale. So right now, we have this like super dark, like sudden dark color. So maybe, let me think, let me think. Maybe we can do like a 50% kind of, so there's like a transition color. But then, ooh, interesting. Hold on, I totally forgot that he has like amber eyes. So I can use that to my... Wait, the colors are right here. Come on now. Here you go. Wait, is it? Yeah, okay. Maybe I can use the amber for the chain and the charm parts instead. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really particular about color placement. Like, I don't want it to just be like, oh, it looks good here, it looks there. It looks good there. I want to have some form of balance, okay? Where are the colors? Okay, here you go. Colors. Oops. What's this layer? Oh, okay. Do 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 do. Oh, interesting. What is this color? When was this color? The jacket? No, it's not. Can't be. Oh, okay. I don't want to keep the white parts like white, you know? So I'm gonna use the same, like, kind of light beige-ish color for the rim of the thing. I'll do you one better. Why is this color? Yeah, exactly. Okay. So now we can color... I'm still not sure about the... Where is it? Still not sure about the chain color. Gold? Like his eyes, but for now, let's keep it that way. Maybe it'll look better if we change the jacket color into something darker. Which is what we'll be doing. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe we can... Maybe we can use this color and then we can actually make the inside of the jacket a bit lighter. And I already made a mistake because I should have kept this this layer. It's okay, I can do it faster now. Now that I've realized my error. Hold on. Let me just do a quick edit. So I'm gonna make a big old pattern right here. I'm gonna tile the pattern now. Okay. So we can make the circuit design also smaller. Because I still think it's a bit too big right now. And I know it's just a draft, but it would be nice if I make it as presentable as I can, you know? We only have 2 minutes left though. Ah, it's okay. I'll extend a little bit. Let's just work on the color placement. And then once it's all good, we'll end the stream. Okay? But I will stop raids for 1 hour. Just in case someone's like, oh, you're doing art? Ooh, that's great. I'm about to end the stream. You know? Kind of like that scenario. Sabi nila, sabi nila, din 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 din. Hey, excuse me. Okay, hold on. Okay. So what's gonna happen now is I'm just going to clip this big pattern into there. Oh, oops. No. And then I'm gonna resize it. There we go. Now it looks like a funky, kind of minimalist pattern. You know? As long as the circles on the circuit is a lot smaller than the charm for the wrist, I'm okay with that. That should be okay for now. Okay, there you go. And then let's use... Nope. Let's use this middle color. Maybe. Maybe. We'll feel it out. We will feel it out. But the jacket color I think is okay. And because of this, let's change the obi color. The color of the rope. To white. To white. There you go. And then we can turn the lines inside the obi into kind of like this effect. This sample model right here could be gray. Ooh, wait. Gray. Yeah, gray. That looks great. Okay, don't worry, the stream is about to end. What's this? What? Oh, the whites. Okay. And then I guess the turtleneck, we can color it like a contrasting color. Maybe we can color it the same color as the pants. So this dark, really, really dark, almost gray. So that's looking great. Come on now. I do like the gold lines that Kato Gray has going on. So we're gonna add that. Not sure if we should go for gold though, but maybe we can go for whatever embroidery color we're gonna use. So that's what's gonna happen. Maybe this blue. Somebody in a go. Okay, there you go. So far so good. And then according to this reference, oh, they have cute little pins here too. Like on this on the jacket. That's cute. Okay. That is adorables. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a bit of that as well. We can add a little fox pin. Why not? But it might be something that I am gonna add off stream. Because for now, we're gonna end it right here. I think we made a pretty good progress with the base of the outfit, don't you think? Excuse me? I'm pretty proud that I got to utilize the reference pictures that we have and even more. And maybe you'll see an update someday on what the ending of this looks like. You know, or maybe we'll work on it again on stream. Who knows?